Hey guys, welcome back to the Battle Bricks. Today inside of this video, we are doing the Crimson Skies subchapter. At least we're starting it, okay? I don't know how long this one is, so I don't know if we'll be beating it in this video, okay? But I'm sure we'll find out, right? So let's start off by sending out a lovely hammer boy. I'm not really sure what to expect. Okay, we got some knights up in here. Those look really neat. Honestly, they have really cool designs. I feel like they don't have any armor on like their stomach area though. They have armor like everywhere else except their stomach and their legs. I'm not sure why, but you know what? That's okay. I guess they're easier to kill for me, right? So we'll just spam as many of these little boys as we can, and if we can keep moving forward, that would be great. These guys do tank quite a bit of damage actually. Even when we have like this many units out, they tank quite a bit. I feel like the crypts should be able to shred through them though, especially since the crypts are good against red enemies, and these seem like they're red enemies. I'm not sure if they are, but they really look red, okay? They look pretty darn red. I know that guy's not red, but most of these guys are red, okay? And of course, we just got crushed, but you know what? That's okay, because we are just about on the base now, and we can go and start hitting it, and we should be able to destroy it very quickly, especially with Lil Doom, okay? Lil Doom does so much damage to bases. So does everything else, though. Yeah, let's go, guys. Now we can move on to level 2. Hooray! This level is called Hunting Season, and this time we have Barbaric Battler because I love him, okay? He charges forward, and I feel like that is going to help a ton. I feel like also we don't have much things to spend money on inside of this setup, okay? We have too much money. In the last level, we had so much money. We were pretty much max money the entire time, okay? So we kind of need some more things to spend money on. I don't think Barbaric Battler will help with that, but you know what? That's okay. I don't really care. So we're just gonna spam as much stuff as we can. Pirate should be getting us loads and loads of money so that we can spam everything. I guess Barbaric Battler is decently expensive. He is 600. That's not like super expensive though. I don't know if that will really help our problem with not having enough things to spend money on. But you know what? That's okay. That is okay. We got a lovely ceramic up there, by the way. I can go and fire off my cannon for some more money, and I guess that means we just have $1 billion now, okay? That is what that means. Maybe we should switch off of Powerhouse or whatever this one is called. Pretty sure it's Powerhouse, okay? But maybe we should switch off of this one so that the cooldowns are faster. I don't know, but honestly, we're not at a ton of money right now anyways. But that's probably just because we upgraded our base. So that did use quite a bit of money, but we can still afford to send out as many units as we want. And we are at max units now. So yeah, I don't know. We do seem like we have a ton of money though. But that level was really easy regardless, okay? So we're going to get into the next one, okay? I feel like no more changes need to be made because we're getting through these levels real quickly. I do wish that this game had like a speed up option, like the Battle Cats, if it had like a speed up button or something. I feel like that would be so nice, like so incredibly nice. It would make these easier levels less of a slog to get through, especially when you're just like grinding levels for XP, stuff like that. That would make that much quicker too. I do wish it had a speed up button, but unfortunately there is no way that I know of to speed up the game, okay? But you guys might know of a way, but I don't think there's a speed up. I feel like you guys probably already would have told me like 500 videos ago, but you know what? If there is a speed up, let me know, okay? If somehow you guys haven't told me that yet. But look at this insane setup we got going. Basically nothing is dying. We are making it up so quickly. We should just be able to destroy it just like that, so insanely quickly. We are already on the base and everything is going to die right there. That is so awesome. I feel like we are still getting through these pretty quickly. I mean, that was about a minute. That's not bad, right? That is not bad, even without a speed up. So yeah, that's okay. We're now in cross contamination, and I went ahead and got Chairman in here as well as Noir. I feel like they'll just help the levels go by a little quicker. At least that's what I think they'll help us do. I don't know. Will they really help? I guess Chairman is really good at dealing with red enemies, and these are all red enemies. So I feel like he should be able to kill them very quickly. And of course, Noir is just very fast. So let's send out a Noir and see just how quickly he can mow through these enemies. I feel like it should be very quickly, especially with Chairman. I feel like them combined. Oh my gosh, Chairman just mows through them. Did you guys see that? Chairman just mowed through all of those guys. I feel like that was definitely the play. He's very fast too, and his recharge speed is very quick as well. So we can just send them out so quickly. Yeah, we are getting through these levels much quicker. Actually a little too quick. The shield is still active, but that's okay. Okay, we can just sit here and hit the base until they actually let us destroy it. Okay, there we go. That honestly wasn't that bad. That wasn't too much time. There we go, guys. That was definitely the play, switching those two units in. Okay, they are definitely much much better for getting through these levels quickly. We're now on a bleeding fight. This should be like a sub-boss or a mini-boss level. I don't know why I said sub-boss, but it should be like a mini-boss level. Oh my gosh, he just turned it into a crystal. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that one, but let's just send out as many units as we can, and I feel like these awesome chairmen are just gonna mow through it, never mind, or they could just die. That could happen too. But don't worry, we can get another one out because the recharge speed is very quick, okay? It is incredibly quick. One of the quickest recharge speeds I have ever seen. So we can basically spam them extremely quickly and they can just kill everything, okay? And this one is actually still alive, which is really cool. And he's making it up to the base. Oh my goodness, he is on the base now. We can also get a Noir out, but I don't even know if he'll make it to the base before we destroy it. Honestly, he might though. He is a very fast walker. Noir is probably the fastest walker I've ever met. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He is walking so fast he can get up to the base and help us destroy it just like that. Okay, I was way off. That was way too early. But you know what? We destroyed it still. Okay, we destroyed it still. And that's all that matters. Okay, we got 50 bricks. That is a wonderful deal right there. We're now on Arrows in Skies. What a majestic name. I don't even know what it means. It probably means that there's arrows in the sky, okay? I mean, that would make sense. Oh, okay. There are definitely arrows in the skies. We're gonna go and get a Crip out. I feel like Crip would be good for mowing through all these guys. I mean, they're in a straight line. We also have a couple of gravity guys. Ugh, I hate gravity guys. They're honestly extremely annoying, but Crip should be able to get rid of them. Yeah, there we go. Crip got rid of them super easy. And then he can also get rid of all the flying guys, or not, or he'll just get focused on those guys. But there we go. Now he can get rid of the flying guys. We are okay. We are okay. And we also have a pirate for range damage too. So we should be more than okay for all of this stuff. We do also have Noir. Oh, he can hit the guys in the back. I did not even know that he could do that. They have their own crossbow guys there, by the way. I don't think we've ever fought crossbow units before, but there they are. Good thing they're too weak to kill any of my guys, okay? That is definitely a good thing. Unfortunately, these gravity guys are being quite annoying, but you know what? That's okay. And we beat that level pretty quickly, too, okay? So now we are on number 7. Knowledge is power. That is the truest thing I have ever heard inside of this game, okay? That is definitely the truest thing. If you have a lot of knowledge, you definitely have power, okay? Actually, I also heard, though, that if you have a lot of knowledge, you're just a generally sadder person. So do you really want that much knowledge? I feel like you have to have, like, a happy medium. Because, yeah, there's a whole book about it. It's called Flowers for Algernon. I don't know if you guys have read it. I don't know. It's a really long book, though. But if you guys like it, you might want to read it if you like reading it. I don't know. It's a really good book, okay? But it's basically about how the more knowledge you have, the less happy you are, okay? The less happy you are. In fact, if you have the least amount of knowledge, it's like the saying, ignorance is bliss, okay? I'm sure you guys have heard that. That is an extremely common saying. That's basically what it's about, okay? That saying. And there we go. That level was 50 seconds. That might have been our quickest one yet. We're now on Crimson Magic. Okay, there must be a magician unit in here. I mean, there's got to be. I saw Crimson Magic. It would be really weird if there wasn't. Oh, is that those guys? I don't know. These guys are kind of scaring me, okay? They look like they have crystals, like, in them. They look like they're infected with something, okay? Are we fighting like a virus right now? Are we fighting off a virus? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, did he just explode? Okay, honestly, that kind of scares me. I'm not sure how I feel about that. They like jiggle in the sky and then they explode, okay? That is honestly probably one of the scariest things I've ever seen. But yeah, they're definitely infected with something. It must be like some kind of virus or something. I don't know. Is there like a red virus or crimson virus? I don't know, but we do have a unit named Crimson and he doesn't seem like he's infected with anything, but maybe he is, okay? Maybe there is a crimson virus. That is honestly really scary to think about, okay? But those guys look like they were suffering and then they exploded. So there must be something wrong with them, right? There's no way that there isn't something wrong with them. We'll go and read them in the Almanac after we beat level 10, okay? We're gonna read all the units in the Almanac once we reach level 10. And we're now on Our Blood Boils. Okay, that is an extremely scary name. We got some more of the infected looking guys. We also have a big sword. That guy's a giant sword. And then a guy with a little bit of a smaller sword there. Hopefully we can beat this level. We are burning, unfortunately, but we do actually have Infernus, which is immune to burn. So that should help, right? I feel like that'll help a lot. So let's try to stack the Infernuses, because if they're immune to burn, I feel like they're going to be our best bet here. I feel like they're probably all immune to burn too because they're red. I don't know if that's how it works, but I feel like it probably is. They also have a red giant. That isn't good at all, but hopefully Noir can take care of that. We did send out Noir. He is unfortunately going to burn though, because he is not immune to burn, okay? Noir is definitely not immune to burn. Crimson is, so maybe we should have brought Crimson. I feel like bringing Crimson would have been a good idea. It actually looks like Infernus is not immune to burn, by the way. It looks like he is in fact burning. So yeah, I feel like maybe Crimson is the only one I have that's immune to burn. I don't know. I really thought this guy was immune to burn though, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. He is dead now, so honestly I can't tell. But let's hopefully just get through this and destroy the base. Okay, we just need to kill this big giant. There we go. He did die. He might have burned to death. We might have just shot him to death. I don't know, but either way, he is dead. Now we're doing some massive damage to the base, by the way. Massive damage. Oh my gosh, our lovely little Doom is doing so much damage. And then yeah, we'll destroy it like that. That was awesome. Honestly, a little bit of a harder level, but it still wasn't too hard. Okay, it still wasn't too hard. We're now in Blight Storm. Is that what the infection is called? Is it Blight? I don't know. Am I just making that up? Yes, I am. I am in fact just making that up. But it could be real. I don't know. Is it real? Okay, that guy, is he infected too? He looks kind of scary. That must be a boss right there. He looks kind of terrifying, to be honest. But hopefully we can kill him. I don't know. We're gonna start off with an Infernus. I trust Infernus with my life, so we're gonna send him out, okay? And then we're also gonna send out, let's start stacking the Crypts. I feel like Crypt is really good for these red enemies. Crypt is one of the best anti-red enemies I have ever seen, okay? And then we're gonna level up our base to level 4, and we're gonna try to send out another Crypt as soon as possible, okay? As soon as we can. And there we go. There's the second Crypt. I'm also gonna send out a Chairman because Chairman is definitely good against red enemies too. And then maybe a Noir because Noir is literally good against everything, okay? Noir is one of the greatest units of our generation, okay? One of the greatest units of our generation. And wow, we killed that guy very quickly. There's another one though. Oh, I thought that these were bosses, but it doesn't look like they are because they keep getting sent out. Wow, it looks like they can attack from quite a far range. Oh my gosh. And they like rain things down from the sky. That is actually really cool. I kind of want this guy. Can we get him on our team? He looks kind of awesome. But yeah, I do not think we're going to be getting him on our team, okay? They do not do that very often. But hopefully we'll just be able to destroy the base and move on to the next level, okay? Because this level was kind of wild, okay? I'm very excited to see what else happens. If this wasn't the last level, this actually might have been the last level, to be honest. I could not tell you. But yeah, this definitely could have been the last level. If it was, that was pretty easy. We got 50 bricks though, which means we can gamble either way, okay? We can gamble either way. And that was not the last level. The next is blood energy casting, but we're gonna probably save that for the next video, okay? We gotta read all these guys in the Almanac, okay? I'm very curious as to what the heck is going on with this Blight. Is it a Blight virus? I don't know. First, we have the Warrior. For the Crimson, willing to fight for the Crimson deity, holds his shield if he's attacking, which grants double his current armor and gains resistance to knockback. That honestly sounds really cool. And then this one is a prisoner of the Crimson deity. Okay, guys, is the Crimson deity the uber rare I pulled? Is that what that is? Is he the deity that they're worshiping? If so, if I have him in my team, will they still attack me? Probably, right? But yeah, they'll probably just think I'm a faker or something. But that is crazy. They must be worshiping like the guy that I pulled as an uber rare. Maybe they should try the Gacha because they could pull one too, honestly. He is unable to withstand the power, rushes to unleash a blood crystal, killing himself as well. That is the guy that exploded and killed himself. There's also blood crystal. Seems to have a mind of its own. If not destroyed in time, will shatter into a few bloodstones toward targets. Okay, that is really cool. And then we have Caster, casting you away. Studies the blood magic to ensure the Crimson deity becomes strong with this knowledge. Casts out a bloodstone and has the ability to sacrifice a carcass. Oh, okay. That's really weird too. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. And then we have Carcass. Oh, would you look at that? A fallen enemy that has been partly affected by the Blight, consuming his body due to being a failure. Okay, that is depressing. Only useful for being in sacrifices for firing bloodstones at targets. Oh, okay, so he doesn't do anything unless he's sacrificed. That is very interesting. And then we have Admirer, join the Blight. An admirer for the Blight and willing to experiment its power onto the deceased. Okay, that honestly sounds horrible. Rains down blood crystals on his enemies and converts fallen red enemies into carcasses. Wow, okay, that sounds interesting as well. So yeah, the Blight, honestly, it sounds like a virus. And also, it looks like we only have one more red enemy to look at. We only have one more that we're going to be fighting. I wonder if it's going to be the final boss inside of this chapter. I feel like it might be, right? So yeah, just one more red enemy left. That is really interesting. Are these guys worshiping my Crimson? Is that what's going on right now? I don't know, but here we go. We got Crimson right here. He honestly does look very similar, but it does not mention anything at all about the Blight inside of his description. So yeah, I'm a little confused by that. But yeah, are they worshiping my Crimson, or is it a different Crimson? Is there another guy named Crimson? Is that who we're going to be fighting at the end? I don't know. But yeah, there could be another Crimson. I don't know. But all I know is that we got to bring our Crimson next time, okay? Because he's immune to fire, and that should definitely help us a lot. And he's just really strong, okay? And maybe they'll just let me through. I don't know, because they worship Crimson. I don't know, guys. I don't know, okay? But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think is going on inside of the Crimson Skies, okay? Is there a virus? It seems like there is. There's definitely a Blight virus, actually. I feel like we figured that out. But yeah, what the heck is going on? Is this the Crimson they're worshiping? Stay tuned next time in order to see exactly how this unfolds, okay? Because I'm very curious, and you guys probably are too. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe more videos like this. Go and become a member if you want to see the next video now. If you want to go ahead and become a member, it is $2 a month. I'll leave the link down in the description. And you see videos up to and sometimes more than a week early, okay? So you'll have access to not only the next video, but a couple videos after that too. You'd have access to so many extra videos. It's kind of crazy, okay? So become a member if you want to, okay? But if you don't want to, keep watching my videos just normally, and I love you guys for that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe more videos like this, and I see you guys in the next one, okay? Goodbye.